everyone, and welcome to the Happy Pappy Model Workshop. My name is Carl. What you see in front of the camera is the Mr. Norm Super Challenger Funny Car decals, and I'll be using these on the MPC Ramchargers Challenger Funny Car. This will be for the group build hosted by Tiffany at Dirt Road Cinderella and Joe at Big Sky Model Workshop, the Glory Days of Drag Racing build. Next up, went to Hobby Lobby and grabbed this kit. There's talk of a group build. It's a high school street machine build, and we'll be using this kit. So, when it's announced, me or Jason at KRD or, Bruce's Eclectic World or Joe at Big Sky will let you know when the group build starts. But this is a kit we'll be using. Progress on the 63 Corvette. Got the interior done. Started building the engine. The louvers, I went over it with a chrome pen and then black washed them. Thought they came out pretty good. And of course, I did the chrome pen around the windshield frames and the door handles, and did the rocker panels. All right, let me flip this camera around so we can I can discuss a few things. So I'll be right back. Okay, to kind of go over, a couple things. One is, we've been talking about for a few days the models we like to come out in a styrene version and not, of course, 3D printed resins. One of the kits I would love to see come out would be a Ford Model TT and a Ford Model AA trucks. I've always been fascinated with those since I was a little kid. I mean, I think they're absolutely beautiful as far as a vintage Ford trucks. I really, enjoyed them. I remember my father, who had Model A's, would go to the George Washington chapter Model A Club, and there was a gentleman there that had a Model AA stake body. Absolutely loved that truck. Always dreamed of owning one. Maybe one day I will. But, another thing too is, KRD mentioned about me, that you could tell I was a Mopar man. Absolutely. And usually when people say, are you Mopar, fan? I'm like, yes. They say, oh, that's because of General Lee. I'm like, no. Matter of fact, there might be some people that kind of might have something to say about it, but that's one of my least favorite Chargers. I don't hate it. I don't begrudge anybody that likes that car. But when I was younger, way younger, I was at Carlisle, and there was a 68 Charger RT. It was painted in Surfer's Turquoise, which is my favorite Mopar color. And it had the Krager mags, it had a white Bumblebee stripe. And when I saw that car, I mean, my heart just melted. I'm like, I would love to have one of those one day. So, to me, as far as Mopar goes, the reason why I have such a love for them, because it's the whole aspect, the whole body designs. I like the fact that you could get a Hemi. You could have gotten a Hemi in practically anything you bought. I mean, Don Gartless had a 66 Cornet 4-door at the 426 Hemi. So, I've always liked the designs of them. If you look at the front grille, the taillight panels, the body lines, I just always found them more attractive to me anyways. But I do like Fords. I do like Chevrolet. One of my favorite GM cars is a 68 Pontiac GTO and a 66. Absolutely love the Pontiacs. I like the Buicks as well, the GSX, the GSs. So I like a variety of cars. Just Mopar happens to be my all-time favorite. So, and I'd like to give a shout out to somebody, who may not have a YouTube channel, but, if you ever go check out Paul at Left Coast Model Car Builds, his dad, Pops, does insane builds. I mean, you can just look at his models that he has built, and it just speaks volumes of how clean and immaculate of a job that man does. So I will link his I will link his channel in my description below. Definitely go check out Paul, give him a like, subscribe. Another one I'd like to mention too, to go check out her channel, is Gloria over Stout Creations. She does some really cool builds. Give her a like and subscribe as well. But that's kind of what I wanted to touch on. And the final thing is I want to say, as far as Paul had mentioned about Steely's, that he loves them. And when I was a kid, I would not like a car if it had Steely's on it, especially from the 50s. Matter of fact, I was never a Ford shoebox fan. But as I got older, my taste has really started to change. I still love my muscle cars. I love my Kragers, the side pipes, torque thrust mags, but I absolutely love the cars from the 40s and 50s with a set of Steely's. I saw a Chevy Impala. I don't remember if it was a 58 or 59, but was painted a dark metallic blue, and the Steely's are painted blue with the chrome lug nuts. That is a beautiful custom to me. I mean, it doesn't have to be way overdone. I mean, it was just a simple, beautiful build. But anyway, so you guys take care. Have a blessed week, and we'll follow up probably the next day or two with some, and follow up with some of my past builds. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good night. Bye bye.